Here's the thing that I keep forgetting in my life, and perhaps you feel the same way, is that I'm playing the long game, and I have to keep reminding myself that I'm playing the long game. It is so difficult to focus on the long game when everybody else around you is pressuring you to focus on the short game and focus on metrics, focus on things that really don't matter. Because you know what happens when you actually try to appease the short game? You achieve them immediately, and then all of a sudden, everybody shrugs. Is that it? Isn't there more? Can't you do more? When you play the long game, when you focus on something that is bigger, and I don't know what it is, when you focus on something that is important, when you take a step back, and I really want you to think about this because this really struck me this morning, is I, at 41 years old, am still young. I still have 50 more years of my life for it to come together and to have more of an impact, whatever that looks like. And I know you might be thinking, well, that's really strange. This Professor Maslach, he is an associate professor at a large university, one of the best universities in the country. And he is saying that. He's already made it. And that this is the funniest thing. This is the strangest thing. Is when you get there, wherever you're getting to, you're going to look around, you're going to say, I need to do more. There's more that I can do. This is not it. There is definitely a lot more. There is this moving target. There is this aspiration that's constantly changing and updating. So even when you get someplace, here's the strange thing that happens. My wife and I, we've done okay. And we have beautiful kids that are running around. They're amazing. They're very cool. And, we've got friends. I would say that I would try to say that I got chills. On that, I would try to say that we're friendly, we're nice, we try to do our best. And, here's the strange thing that I've been grappling with and struggling with for the last few days, for the last couple of weeks. I let somebody in my life that sort of shook who I am as a person, as my identity, and made me doubt who I am, made me feel inferior for the things that I've done. And, you're going to come across this, and this is going to happen. And it's usually somebody else in your life, or somebody else. Maybe it's not somebody else that are explicitly telling you something, but it is somebody that you're feeling, or you perceive that they're feeling that they're judging you or making you pretend like you're inferior or feel like you're inferior. But what I've come to realize is that I'm just starting. I'm playing a different game. I don't focus on the short-term stuff. That is so vitally important, and it's been vitally important throughout my entire life. When I look back and people have doubted me, or people have said, you can't do that, that's the stupidest thing. The strangest thing is people would have said the exact same thing to me in high school, and they would have said, well, that's stupid, why are you doing that? And they would have put me down as I was studying, or as I was trying to accomplish something. I got into the top university in Canada for the program that I was in engineering. University of Waterloo, for our pitch out there. Then when I was in my undergrad, I felt like I was an outsider for a long time because I was studying and working hard. And people were thinking, well, why are you studying and working hard? Why are you spending all that time in the library? And then I got into, a PhD program after that, one of the best PhD programs in the country, in perhaps the world, at University of Western Ontario. And then, people were looking at me and thinking, when I was in the PhD program, they were like, well, that's stupid. This person is delusional. This person doesn't know what they're thinking about, and they're strange. And then I got all these kind of highfalutin interviews, and now I'm at a really good institution at this morning or today. So I'm just saying is people look at you and they judge you for what's happening in the immediate term. They don't get what is the long-term picture, and they don't get where things are moving. And it is because that they are playing a different game. You have to take a step back and focus on, this is a long-term thing. Doing these videos, taking the time out for me to catch up with you and to tell you that this is a long-term thing. Hey, this is a waste of time for 99.9% of the people out there. In fact, this would be discouraged. This would be considered somebody that is lost its way, that I am doing these videos to talk to people, to do things. They would say that this is absolutely the wrong thing that you should be doing in academia as a professor, to actually talk to you. And it's true. You talk to anybody that is really in the game, they're going to say that this is a waste of time. But what I know is I'm playing a long game. It's a very long game. It is 5 to 10 to 15, 20 years out where all of this is going to matter. And, that's what I have to look at. And that's what you have to look at, is whatever you're doing at this moment. I know some of you are going to be watching this and thinking, what am I doing with myself? But you have to realize that this is a long-term game. The thing that you're doing at this time, you're getting eaten up because somebody's telling you, or you're focusing on the short term and you're not getting results. That is not what you should be doing. You should be doing the thing that makes you happy and the thing that is the most rewarding, because it is a long-term thing. So yes, at this immediate time, hey, not much is happening from doing these videos other than getting to know some amazing people, doing some really cool things where I hope it touches you. But what I'm looking at is when I'm 90, when I'm 100, somebody is going to watch this, and I hope that it's going to be my kids or my grandkids, that they watch this and they say, you know what? I've been sitting on the couch. I've been wrapped up in myself. I've been depressed with who I am. But I'm going to do something because my grandpa, look at him. Look what he's doing. He said this, and it's for me. The message is for me. So what I can say is we have so many more years, and we're just beginning this journey in our life. So go and do something amazing. Go do something that you're afraid to do, or that you think it is below you, or that you think is silly but has long-term potential. Do those things. Those things are so important. Have the courage to actually do something in your life and start working at it. People are going to tell you in your life, the closest people in your life, the immediate people in your life, are going to tell you the thing that you're doing is stupid. I absolutely guarantee it. And everybody else around you, you're going to look at them and you know what they're thinking, you know what they're saying, they're whispering, they're doing things, whatever. But you have to have the courage to do these big, long-term things. Fight against it. I know you can. You're stronger than that. You're better than that. And do good things. Be nice to people. Being nice to people is a long-term thing. It takes a lot of work to be nice to people, to do the right thing, to stand up, to have courage, to give your message, whatever it is. It is important in this world, and it's going to matter. Not today. It's going to matter in 10, 20, 30 years when you look back and you said, I did it.